What a beautiful day in Chill Valley. And you know, we have such an exciting project for today. I just have to change plans a little bit because as you can see, we still have our lovely celebration decorations from the last episode up because I just really like how they look. And last episode, where we celebrated our 1-year anniversary, we also prepared a lovely fireworks show. And that was very cool. It was really amazing, but it burned through all of our gunpowder resources. And we had this coming for a while, and today's the day. We are going to build a creeper farm, and we are going to need cats for that. And unfortunately, we don't have any cats yet in this village. Because despite my best efforts in between episodes to get a cat to spawn, it just didn't work. I spent hours in here. I literally spent hours in here, and I couldn't, for the life of me, get a cat to spawn, which is kind of sad. But now we have lots of villagers, which we are actually going to need and which are all going to get a home at some point. But as for our plans, we definitely gotta take a little trip out to some neighbor villages to check if they maybe have some cats, so we can actually build a creeper farm. I am quickly going to grab ourselves some fish from the pond, and then we're going to hop on socks and make a little trip to some villages in the vicinity. And with that said, I think it's time to just jump right in and get things rolling. Alright, so the closest village I know of is this right over here. This is where we got our villagers from, and it's actually still inside of Chill Valley, so it is really close. However, I haven't been looking around in terms of cats, so I really hope there are some around. So let's keep our eyes peeled for everything cat-shaped that moves around this village. I'm actually so excited. I love cats. Also, we could get the fish out in the hopes... Oh my goodness, there's a cat! Look at that, it's a white one. Oh my gosh, I want the cat. Hey kitty! Come on! Please stay here. I got a fish for you. Come on. Yes! Come over here. Yes! Amazing! Now we have our very first cat. This was actually so easy. And I'm very happy cats can teleport, so we don't have to lead them all the way along, just like with the armadillos. This cat is just going to teleport wherever we are going to go. So now that we got our first cat, I think it is time that we get some more. We need a bunch of cats, preferably 8. However, I think it's okay if we get home with fewer cats, as we can breed them up once we are back. But 1 cat just doesn't cut it, so let's just jump towards the next village. Oh, there we go. Hello there. Have you seen a cat? Oh, there's one. You go over there. I'm gonna grab my fish, and I'm gonna get this kitty. My gosh, it's adorable. Hey, little fella. Wanna come over here? I got some fish for ya. Oh, the villager is also interested in the cat. No, please don't kill the rabbits. Yes. Oh no! Excuse me, would you stop scaring the cat away, please? Look, there's the other one. Is that my cat? Is that my cat? Or is that another one? Come over here. I'm gonna force feed you otherwise. You are so cute. I need you in my life. It just keeps on running away from me. Why is that so tricky? Can I run and chuck fish at you? Oh, yes! Okay. Okay, I basically ran and spam clicked the fish into the cat. So now we have 2 cats, which is amazing because they look actually exactly like my own real-life cats. I might blend in a picture for you guys because this is just ridiculous. But now we have 2 cats and I'm incredibly happy about that. And yeah, let's see how many more we can get. So let's unsit you. Oh, actually, I could start breeding these guys up right away, huh? Let's make a baby cat. Oh my goodness, yes! Baby kitties. Oh wait, there's another one. That is not my cat. We gotta get that one as well. We gotta get a whole army of cats. Are you tamed? I don't think so. Yes! Another one. Let's go find another village, huh? Oh my goodness, look at that. We have a village at the cliffside. It's just dropping down all the way from the top of the hill to the bottom. Wait a second, I gotta take a step back to take a look at that. Oh my goodness, this is actually such a cool village. This guy wakes up in the morning and goes outside his house and has this amazing view over this whole landscape. This is a very beautiful village, I gotta say. But does it have some cats? Oh, is that mine? Is that my cat? No, it seems like it's untamed. It's running away from me and it's yet another white cat. That is a very weird coincidence. Okay, let's do our spam click run thing. Spam the fish. Spam the fish. Yes! Another cat in the books. This is going so swimmingly. I didn't think we would get so many cats so quickly. I don't think we're gonna get all the different breeds together. But, I mean, 5 is really, really good already. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen another cat roaming around here? Well, except from the 5 that are just following me. If so, please let me know. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, all my cats looking with me for another cat. Just how it should be. Wait a second, I gotta let these guys in. Come on, come in there. Come in. Yes, yes, amazing. You can go in there as well. Oh, this is so amazing. All of the cats inside, the little baby villager as well. Ah, this is so adorable. But yeah, it started to rain. I did manage to find another cat, but that's not a problem as we have now 5 adorable little kitties following us. I can see the sun is already setting, so I think I'm going to go back home and start breeding up all these beautiful little kitties, and then we can actually start working on our creeper farm, and I'm so excited. Alright, my friends, look at all these adorable kitties. We made it safe and sound back to the village, and in the meantime, the babies grew up. I made another little kitty baby, but it seems to have grown up, so I don't even know which one it was. But now we have 6 cats, and that's amazing. However, I really need 8 for my farm, and I really want to get 2 cats for myself as well and spare them from the farm. So let's get some more baby kitties. Oh, maybe let's mix these together. Yes! I cannot get over baby cats. This is just the cutest thing ever. And while I am waiting for these kitties to grow up, there is actually something else that needs our attention. Because while we were gone looking for the cats in other villages, we got a package delivered to us. I think this is the first package to ever be delivered to this village, and I'm very glad it found its way here. But let's take a look inside, shall we? So this is a mud making kit, and it's sent to us by ilmango, including the instructions to build it. Well, ilmango didn't send us the package, but I'm going to build a mud farm based on ilmango's tutorial, and I really wanted to give them credit for it, so there you have it. Because today is as good as any day to build a mud farm, as it's quite simple, and I thought it would look amazing using the mud bricks in the creeper farm itself. So let's grab our package and go down into the farming area and build up the mud farm. honestly, I am incredibly impressed with this little mud farm. This thing is an absolute lifesaver, and it's my first ever mud farm, and I really don't know why I didn't do this earlier. So thank you so much to ilmango for providing me with such an amazing concept for a mud farm. And I'm not going to explain how it exactly works. Instead, I'm just going to put the tutorial link into the description so you can check it out yourself, because ilmango does a way better job at explaining redstone than I do. But for now, I think it is time to collect the last things we're gonna need for the creeper farm. And for that, I'm very happy to have an array of sheep producing lots of wool for us, because we are going to need some wool. And I think our cats should be also ready to roll. So let's check on them. Let's see how they're doing. Oh yeah, this is looking wonderful. We now have 5 cats of each breed. Like, I think this one is the Siamese, and I don't know if this one's just called a white cat, but we now have 5 of each type. And you might have seen me terraforming the area where the creeper farm is gonna go, which is over there. And that has some technical reasoning behind it in terms of farm efficiency and stuff, but I'm gonna spare you the details. Basically, I lit up the caves underground and on the surface, so no unwanted mobs can spawn, but it's already done. And now we just gotta build the creeper farm itself. And I'm planning on building 4 levels, hence 8 cats, because we are going to need 2 cats for each level. And what I was thinking is I'm going to build up the first level and explain to you how this creeper farm should work. And then we're going to build up the rest of the farm, and then we're done. So let's just set up our materials over here. I think I have a bed. Yes, I thought of the bed. I'm making progress, everybody. Now, the first thing we gotta do is figure out where exactly we want our creeper farm to sit. So I think what we're gonna do is mark out the center point. So wait a second, I'm just gonna go and get started. Alright, so I laid out the basic foundation. I had it 2 blocks to the left previously, and I moved it, and now I think the position is way better. It looks kind of small. It looks way smaller than I had in mind, but don't you worry, this thing is going to go up quite high as we are going to build 4 layers of these. But first things first, we gotta build the first layer as well as the collection system for the creepers, so this farm is actually working properly. And what I want to do now is dig a hole in here, because this is the part where the creepers are going to fall through, and then we gotta take them somewhere else to gunpowderify themselves. I'm very curious how it's going to look in the end, because usually this part is underground, but maybe we can do something cool with that. Maybe something out of glass so you can see through and see the creepers burning in their soul campfires. I don't know. Let me get some water. We can actually grab all of this now. And we can get some jungle logs. Let me just convert these into planks, because we are going to need so many trapdoors. Yeah, but that should do for now. So let's just get back into our hourglassy shaped farm. And what I want to do is frame this hole with trapdoors, because the creepers are going to think this is a full block, but it's actually not. And so they're going to walk and fall down this hole as we want them to. That is where the water comes into play, so we're gonna just place down some water, and it's gonna push the creepers into this direction. And then we're just gonna get rid of these blocks, because we need to push them a little further than just these few blocks. There we go. Let's see where this ends. Actually, just right here. We now have the water in place. The creeper are what's the plural? The creepers are going to be pushed to where I am standing right now, and that is where they are getting converted into gunpowder. So let's hop over here and put the hoppers facing into the chests, and then the campfires on top, and that should do the trick. Let's take the jungle logs and build up some pillars. Maybe we can even strip them, because why not? Life's too short to not strip your logs. There we go. The first layer of our creeper farm is almost done. The carpet is actually to prevent spiders from spawning, as they need a 4x4 space. But there aren't any creepers yet, and that has 2 reasons. For one, we didn't put a roof in, and they need complete darkness to spawn. And the second part that is missing are the cats, because the creepers don't have any interests in falling into the hole if there wasn't something they were afraid of, and that is the cats. So let's actually get some cats over here and install them in the first layer. Let's get you and you. You two are the chosen ones. You can follow me. You did a very good job. You can sit down. And now I want to push the cat onto the carpet over there. That's where they have to sit. Because once this whole thing is closed up, there are going to spawn creepers. And they're gonna be so afraid of the cats that they're just gonna try and run away from them. And that is actually how they are going to fall into the hole, because they are scared of the cats. Let's get the second cat in. Perfect. Now that we have one cat on each side of the spawning platform, we are going to build up the walls and put a ceiling in. And there's one more crucial step we have to take care of, and that is the trapdoors behind me. Because creepers are just a little smaller than 2 full blocks. So the carpets are to prevent the spiders from spawning, but the trapdoors, they prevent the zombies and the skeletons from spawning, as they need a full 2-block height. So by adding the trapdoors, we can ensure that only creepers can spawn in this very area. That is all we gotta take care of. And so with that, I'd suggest sit back and relax and enjoy this time lapse of us building up the creeper farm. I don't know if I ever had 2 wandering traders at the same time in the same place. But here we are, 2 guys just hanging around with their llamas. Look at all the creepers coming in. Well, I have basically just finished the functional part of the farm and started to just decorate a little bit around the area. And I think this took... There is another wandering trader that literally just spawned behind me. What's going on? This is crazy. However, I am really curious how much gunpowder we got while terraforming this area and finishing the creeper farm. I mean, look at that. They are coming in like nobody's business. And we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 7 stacks of gunpowder. That is amazing. Makes me wonder if we really needed the 4 layers, but well, we now have them, and I'm gonna take all the gunpowder I can get. And I just realized I didn't even tell you where I got the tutorial from. This creeper farm was designed by Gorillo, and I'm going to link the video in the description so you can check it out as well. It's a really nicely done tutorial, very easy to follow, very well explained, so definitely go check Gorillo out. I can highly recommend it already, as we are being flooded with gunpowder. And since we are already dropping names, there's one more thing I want to do, because last episode I asked you guys to come up with a good name for our Unbreaking 3 librarian, and I had a bunch of amazing suggestions from you guys, which led to a big decision fatigue on my end. So what I want to do is build a little decision contraption to decide which name it is going to be. And all we are going to need is a dropper. And we're also gonna need a button. And then we probably also need some paper. Yeah. Now we gotta place this thing somewhere, and I'm thinking maybe I'm just gonna go and plop it somewhere in here, and then we can name all the guys. It should be quite easy. We're just gonna place this, and then I'm gonna put the names in. So we have Howard, Bradley, Paige, Arnold, and Morgan. These are the names you guys suggested. So let's just plop the button on top of our decision machine, and let's see what name it's going to be. There we go. Arnold it is. Hello, Mr. Librarian. Fate has decided your name And it's gonna be Arnold. Welcome to the Sock Squad, Arnold. He's looking like an Arnold, doesn't he? Oh, I really like this. It's so fitting. And just to be clear, I loved all the name suggestions a lot, and I really couldn't decide. But there are 2 more little fellas waiting over there. And way back, I think in episode 7 or something, somebody suggested that a cat would be an amazing companion for somebody else in the village. Well, and that person is no one else but Mending Margaret herself. And I really loved the suggestion of having a cat roaming around in the tea shop. And that is why I brought this little fella over here. And of course, we are going to need a name for this cat as well. And somebody suggested Morgan for the Unbreaking Librarian. But I think Morgan would fit so well for Margaret's cat, as it's kind of mysterious, but also kind of cute. So I hope it's okay with you. And as Margaret is selling name tags anyways, we can simply buy one from her and rename it to Morgan. There you go, Morgan. Oh, this is so adorable. Oh, maybe she's just sitting outside and greeting all the guests that come in for a nicely hot cup of tea. Oh my goodness. Morgan and Margaret. And, oh, I'm sorry. Makes me think that this guy needs a name as well. Oh my goodness, I really upset him. Margaret, I need another name tag from you. We're going to name the Enderman Mort. Oh, this is so cool. Now we have Margaret, Morgan is outside, and then we have Mort. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got hit by Mort. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave. I think the cat fits so well in the tea shop. And then, of course, we have this little fella left. And I think I want to take the cat over to Kyle. Yeah, Kyle needs a companion as well. And maybe you have a nice idea of how we can call the little white cat over here. Amazing! Now Margaret has a friend, Arnold has a name, we have cats, and we have an amazing creeper farm. Oh yeah, and also we built the mud farm. This was such a successful episode. Unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. But in the next episode, we are going to take care of the exterior of the creeper farm, as I have some really cool plans for what to do with it. But for now, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If so, leave me a like and follow if you feel like it. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode. And you know what? Now that we have our creeper farm, I can finally take off and fly away. It feels so good being able to fly again with no bad feelings of wasting resources. Gunpowder is never going to be a problem ever again. Oh, oops. Well, I'm gonna get my elytra back. Goodbye!